Respect to the Most High. Yeah. Biafra, the rising sun. Now you hear me now?
Everywhere in the world, Biafrans are fighting for freedom. Freedom, yeah. Biafrans, we know what we want. Biafrans, we know what we need. All we want is Biafra. All we need is Biafra. Our leader have tell us the truth. Now we know who we are. Osaflan is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. They are killing our people.
No more one Nigeria. Your amalgamation is over. All we need is Biafra.
I am not saying this because I'm a Biafra, but I'm thinking of the life we lose every time that cause killing innocent people, yeah, raping our women, yeah. Who doesn't know about the 10%? Who doesn't know about the oil well? House of Land is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. All we want is Biafra. We want to go home. Biafra.
Biafra, land of the rising sun. Bombo clan. It was good and evil and we chose good.
Inegwa is calling Biafra. Anani saying Biafra. Ogoja is saying Biafra. Inegwa is saying Biafra. Urobo is saying Biafra. Shekiri is saying Biafra. We want to go home. We want a freedom. We want to go home.
Yo, look again.
Tropical mix.
Biafra, the rising sun.
Yes, once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Okafo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. In Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Mazi Uche Okafo Mefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man that stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 6 decades. He is from Afari Ibeku. Afari Ibeku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. And I remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. And of course, Delta State is Biafra land. And so in the Abo, Delta, ono hweba ho ato ekpure ndi Abo do ball ono ho ato ekpure we ho agwo no eti oru ehwe eti mkpure agwo no nu le ne kifele unu ri memenyora ire memenyora rato ekpure mini ni izu eto no okezue o mini nu ra ho oru elu okeze o ndị Joho agbaghim nwewe ndị Urobo Shekiri wele ho agbaghim nwewe ndị Bini sef ho agbaghim nwewe ndị Du ndị Sha ndị Orionwo ndị Esako ndị Ekpoma ndị Abuchi wele ho agbaghim kan ihe fenero no nwe ndị Agbo meni wele de ho amara ihe ka gwo no tehin hora o maka no meni zu monwa eja buki mofu nyanya mpiamare umeni no sini hende ubodo anụmanụ na ala ndị anụ na anụ ọfịa na wakpo Nigeria ali eru ọnụ ehio jule no nwe ọnụ ajụjụ kire meni gunra tu ejilo hale ese nwere onye nwere rishu dara arụ kotoba o tehin ora o. But of course, we must acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Okike Abiama, the one who sits in heaven and preside over the affair of man. For in the end, He is the lifting up of our head. And in my humble way, I will acknowledge Him. Onye dekage, onye dekage, onye dekachukwu, Chineke, odi onye dekage, onye dekage, onye o. Onye dekage, onye o, onye dekadadi, Chineke, odi onye dekage, odi onye yirige, odi onye yirige, odi onye yiri Chineke nke n'igwe o, onwere onye a ga-eji ma ya atụ, so ya yiri ya o. Anyị na-aja gị mma o maka n'eziokwu na mara mma ịhụnanya ene na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o inwe gị mgbanwe o ọ dịghị onye dịka gị ebu Alfa na Omega anyị niile na-asị naanị dị mma o. You see? And of course, as always, we will continue doing what we know how to do, or rather what we are supposed to do in a time like this. Moving ahead to our topic this evening on this segment, which is simply the two sides of lies in Nigeria. The two sides of lies in Nigeria. Invariably saying that the lie you hear emanating from the zoo called Nigeria is two-edged sword. You know, the Bible says the word of God is double-edged sword. It is double-edged sword of lie that is coming from Nigeria. The lie emanating from Nigeria comes in two forms, double-edged. You move to the right, it's lie. You move to the left, it's right. Whether they are foreigners, they are lying. Whether they are in Nigerians, they are lying. Anything you hear about Nigeria, it is lie. But our people must understand how it functions. Comparing it with the Bible, you know, it said the word of God is two-edged sword that is able to pierce into the dividing of flesh from the bone, piercing even into the bone marrow, to separate the bone from the marrow, being able to discern even your thoughts, the intent of your heart, setting aside the physical and the spiritual. This is the capacity of the word of God, the undiluted word of God. In the same way, the lie that come in from Nigeria is two-edged sword. Whether it is coming from diaspora or whether it is coming from Nigeria here, it's unbelievable. You must understand how it works. It can destroy anything. Nigeria, as you all know, is incapable of handling the truth or managing the truth because of the nature of the fraudulent foundation upon which it was established. Nigeria is incapable. It cannot handle the truth. Nigeria cannot manage the truth. Because everything in Nigeria, the foundation is fraudulently laid with the lies. When they say the truth becomes true lies. When they lie, the lie becomes lies or lie. After all, the information minister of Nigeria is Liar Muhammad. Because that is all that Nigeria is meant to offer. When Nigerians tell you the truth can be referred to as true lies. It is true too, but they are lying. But when they choose to tell you lie, it is lying all the way. And so it is important that all of us must take note about Nigeria. Nigeria is an anti-truth agent. You can never stand in the truth. And that is why they just say they can't say the truth. And of course, IPOB understand this. And we keep saying the truth. And Nigeria will meet her inevitable end. Total destruction, total dismemberment. First of all, great humiliation for all the handlers of Nigeria, home and abroad. We have suffered the brute effect of the lies for as long as we can remember. From the hand of the Nigeria, and we have believed them. And believe me, we'll feel bad about it all. The obnoxious character of Nigeria, the ability to lie, they are evil. There is nothing anybody can do about it. And so you must understand how they move. And of course, to destroy the empire of lie, all you need to do is say the truth. And that is why on Radio Biafra, the only thing we say, we keep telling you the truth. If you have ear, hear. If you don't have ear, allow yourself to be bamboozled. But in the end, we will know who is fooling each other. Considering the kind of lie, you know, I say Nigeria is a country that have two faces of lie. One of them is a local lie, though still empowered by the international liars. But understand how the local liars work. They receive inspiration from the international liars. And that is why Nigeria must be destroyed. For instance, they tell you, Igbo want Biafra because of your oil. Igbo want our Biafra because of your oil. Does it sound familiar to you? But this is a lie. You see, trying to divide us and turn us against one another did not start today. The first experiment to divide the Igbo nation, the Biafra nation, outside what happened in Berlin Conference, was the creation of Bender State. I am from Bender State, and they call us Midwestern State. We were not part of the Biafra Ojukwu fought for. Because it was all about the Easterners. But it is amazing that more than 70% of the generals that fought side by side with Ojukwu are from Midwestern states, which means they have never been able to bamboozle us. Not today, not tomorrow, never in the future. They cannot. And so the first experiment is to slash a very large proportion of Biafrans out of Biafra land. And they call us Midwest. Today we are struggling to bring ourselves back. And there are certain things we do not want to see, but the truth remains there and nobody can move the pillar of the truth. We come naked because we have nothing to hide. There is none that gave birth to us. And then we are not ashamed to say the truth the way it is. And then at the end of the day, Ojukwu saw the killing. Dim Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu, the people's general, honorable man, man of valor, a man of integrity. I should say a man of caterpillar and bulldozer with sentimentally regard. And that is to tell you there is no way to qualify him. He saw these things. He couldn't bear this thing. As somebody who studied history in one of the fraudulent universities in London, he knew the truth. He knew the 419 there. He understood what happened in 1929, in 1949. He understands the Just Massacre. He understands the reason we are being killed. Total extermination of our people. He simply say, if we cannot live as one nation, one country, because we are not nation, everybody go your own way. He asked the Biafrans to come back home, but they brought the war to our doorstep. They knew Ojukwu was going to undo Nigeria. And then they conspired against him to undermine the sovereignty of the Biafran nation. It was not just about the starvation. It was not about the Russians, the Egyptians, and the other countries who Britain formed alliance with to destroy and to kill over 10 million of our people. It goes beyond that. They sowed the seed of discord among us. And so at the beginning of the war, they carved out River State. Biafra land was divided into two. River State, they call it. And of course, Cross River State was taken. And so Biafra land was divided into three, or rather, the eastern region was divided into three. You have the Cross River State, comprises of the Akwa Ibom, the Ugeb, the Obobura, the Tinapa, the Ugoja. You can go on. The Akankpa, all of them. And then on the other side, you have River State. The Andone, the Ogonis, the Ikweres, the Mbiama, the Patanis, the Abua, the Udua, on one side. And then you have where they call the Southeast now. You have the Enugu, there was no Ebonyi then, the Anambra, the Imo, and the Abia. But then it was Eastern region because it was not actually divided. And so Biafrans were divided into three parts. But they couldn't deceive us because maybe the Igbos in Bende State had larger population than every other tribe. And we had never had any issue because we have not taken any land belonging to Rubu, Ishekiri, Abraka, Oli, Urumi, Isako, Ekboma, Abuchi. We've not taken anybody's land. We've not undermined anybody. Please go back to record and check. And so they couldn't deceive us with that lie. No Irobo man or Shekiri man can come out and say Igbo want the Biafra because of oil in Delta State. That disease was not injected in the Midwest. It was injected in Cross River and River State. And you hear that commonly in River State. And when I mean River State, I mean River Bayelsa, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, as you have them today. Oh, Igbo want us because of oil. Igbo want, but it's a lie. Because the last time I checked, there was never any oil well owned by any Igbo man in Niger Delta, as they call them. No single oil well. Not today, not tomorrow, not forever. But the lie showed. That is one kind of lie. Oh, Igbo want Biafra because they want your oil. Igbo want Biafra because they want your oil. But this is a blatant lie from the pit of hell. But of course, they have to lie because that is what it takes to run Nigeria. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm saying this tonight because more lies are going to come. You must understand how Nigerians function, because this is the only weapon we have to undo them. Without shooting a bullet, we will bring Nigeria down to her knee. It's just on already. But believe me, we have not started. We are actually accumulating their SSCs. We are creating platform to get in terms with their nonchalant attitude. But we shall respond at the right time. That is the last prophecy. They will kill us. They have done that already. And we will kill them. Soon it shall start. And then the earlier they buy more ammunition, more nuclear warhead, military warhead, the better for all of them. But we don't threaten you. We make you a promise. Liars. You must understand how they work. This is the lie of the lie. But it has lost its impotence. It doesn't work again. Igbo want our oil. Igbo want our oil. Igbo want our oil. It doesn't work any longer because as I'm talking to you now, my community in Abo, they just discover oil there. In fact, they've been disturbing me for some time now that they need my junior brother to come and manage their computer for them. But I told them that is the decision of my brother to make, not me. Because everybody will have to answer his father's name. So who the heck is deceiving who? Since oil was discovered in Abo, did the Abo people have their life again? But having said so, most of you don't know that there is oil well in Anambra, there is oil well in Kogi, and the first oil well is not Olubiri, it is in Idoma land, right there in Benue State. They won't tell you this thing because Benue people, Idoma people, never knew, and they are still finding it difficult to accept their Biafran identity because their father was bamboozled. But of course, you want to be bamboozled, we will help you useless yourself for you. And so there is an oil right there from Kogi being drawn somewhere in Aguneri. But whether it is a Gala, whether it is Aguneri, whether it is Imuneri, Biafra remain Biafra. And of course, are we going to talk about our Owaza? Are we going to talk about Ohaji? And then I believe that even though it is one oil well in the southeast, if that is what Igbo have, I think it's enough for Igbo to be there. But we are going home. All our people are going home. But this is lie coming from British Nigerian company. Number 2, we are better as one Nigeria. This is a lie from the pit of hell. This is our one Nigeria. We are better. Let us remain one Nigeria. Our indivisible indivisibility. We better run as one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. This is a lie. The first evidence to know that it is a lie. There is no country in the world that project one in order to show you false unity. Believe me, since I was born, I have never had one Ghana, one Cameroon, one Sambisa Forest, one Sokoto, one America, one China, one Britain, one Japan. There was no need for that because everybody knows China is one. Japan is one. There may be little fractions within them, but they do not project fake one. Only Nigeria. That is when we tell you that the evil of Nigeria has no equitation. How did they put the grammar? There is no base to equate the evil of Nigeria. The only country in the world, before they mention the name of the country, the zoo, they put one. Oh, we are better as one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria and we are going to remain one Nigeria. This is one Nigeria in Nigeria, one. What is one? Is your name one? Were we recorded as one Nigeria when the company was created? But of course, the foundation is laid with lie. And then you have to constantly tell this lie over and over and over and over. I was having a discussion with somebody today, and I said the truth to the person, and believe me, the truth hurt. And the person was like, so you did this thing? I said, but I'm just telling you the truth, because tomorrow you may ask me to give account of this same thing. And if I lie to you today, I may forget and I will say different thing tomorrow. You will be more hurt than I'm telling you the truth. Just accept it, brother. And the person calmed down. So Nigerians are liars whenever they come to tell you. I'm talking to, of course, I'm not talking to Nigerians because they know. I'm talking to Britain. Of course, Britain, no. I'm talking to America, China, Japan. All of you, Nigeria, are running everywhere now, trying to incorporate you into their evil. Don't let them stain you. Don't let them. Because they are not going to run. And anybody that associates with them will suffer the same disgrace. Shame will befell all of you. It's amazing. This is our one Nigeria, we are one Nigeria, it is one Nigeria, Hausa one Nigeria, Fulani one Nigeria, Yoruba one Nigeria, Boko Haram one Nigeria, this is our one Nigeria, British government will give them voice, BBC and CNN will give them voice, our one Nigeria is not negotiable, but who the heck is this one Nigeria? Honestly, who the heck is this one Nigeria? It is a lie. Nigerian is not one. Nigeria has never been one. Nigeria can never be one. Not today, not tomorrow, not in the future, not in heaven, not in hell. Nigeria can never be one, and we will make sure that happens. Now you know. Oh, then the African most populous country, I think United Nations gave a statistic that about 20-something billion thousand Nigerians are scattered between Cameroon, Chad, and is it Ghana? You're one Nigeria. Oh, our one Nigeria is unnegotiable. We the one Nigeria. Oh, it's our one Nigeria. Who the heck is one Nigeria? That is a direct lie. The lie, pure lie, they call it pure lie, direct, straight and direct. PhD in limology. The acknowledgement of minority within the Biafran territory, without laying emphasis also on the minority between the West and the North territory of the zoo called Nigeria. This is a lie, a blatant lie. All this because nobody's minority in his father's house, as our leader, Mazen Nandekano, will always say. Delta State is bigger than Europe. Only Delta State is bigger than your United Kingdom. But most of you don't know this truth. Only Edo State is bigger than Europe, United Kingdom. Only Edo State is bigger than them. But they are nation. But they are telling you that, Aboma, you are minority. Uroboma, you are minority. They now even have, what do they call it? Minority report. Yes, we are putting eye on the Biafra land because we are protecting the minority. Akwa Ibom is a minority, Ogoni is a minority, and then Andoni is a minority, and then, Ikwede is a minority, the Igbo is a majority. Igbo want to dominate the minority, and then there is a minority report. But most of you will not know that the owner of Abuja, the Gwari people, their life has not been the same again. As I'm talking to you, Gwari people now, only God knows where they are chasing them to. They can be killing Gwari people. I think Nigeria now they have set a court, or rather they are persecuting over 300 Shiites for some fusing charges against them. Gwari people are suffering, but Gwari people are minority. What of Nupe people? Are they not minority? What of thieves? What of Adamawa? What of the Anasarawa? Are they not minority? What of Gowan people? Are they not minority? Show us minority report. But some of you fall for these lies. Oh, we are minority. We the minority report. Oh, we are minority. This is a lie. The intention is to keep us inside this zoo called Nigeria. But you must understand and begin to prepare to undo them.
Minority Report, we the Nigerian people, we are putting eye on Igbo, the Igbo will not get because they are minority, but I will say Fulani. Where are the minority in the north? Who speaks for them? Do Britain recognize them, that they existed? Because the last time I checked, who is speaking for the Kale people? Most of you don't know. Ijebu people are despised by Yoruba people. If you go close to them, the real Ife man is despised Ijebu man. They call them Ijebu Igbo. They call them Igbo people. But they never write the minority report of Ijebu. They don't write the minority report of Ife. No minority report of all the Yoruba component. Ekale, no minority report of Yoruba Ekale. But of course, it is here they promote their lie. Minority report, minority report. We are protecting the minority. Then Abo man is minority. Okwane man is minority. Urobo man is minority. Yeah? Enugu man is even minority. Mbiushi. But this is a lie, direct lie, naked wire. And if you cannot see the negative impact on our community, on our society as Biafra, we can't help you. We can't help you. But of course, we must continue. Anytime you hear British or any other country canvassing for peace, progress, and unity of one Nigeria, watch closely. They are criminals. Everything they tell you, they lie. They lie. And we are looking at, we say double side of the lie. Number one lie is something that should be referred as a interior lie, inside lie, internal lie. All of a sudden, you will see Britain will come and issue press communique. Yes, the territorial integrity of Nigeria cannot be tampered with. We're talking about territorial integrity. But British sold Bakassi Peninsula to France. British and France negotiated to take Bakassi Peninsula and give it to Francophone. Bakassi Peninsula is Anglophone, according to their decision in Berlin Conference. But to starve over 10 million Biafrans to death, they have to negotiate between France and Britain to exchange Bakassi Peninsula. Today, Bakassi Peninsula can be Anglophone, but they must remain Francophone, Anglophone inside Francophone. And then once in a while, you will hear, what is the name of that small boy leading France? Is it Macron? He will tell you, oh, Africans are poor because they are having plenty children. Let Biafra come. Any Biafra man that cannot born 100, we will chase them out. We will born and born and born and born and born, that they will see every human being that walk on this earth. Every 10 is Biafran. Ndiara. But they won't tell you that our ancestors, actually the wealth they amass is based on the number of children they have. They won't tell you this. When you hear somebody they call Obuji, Odogu, those wealthy people of those days, they are not saboteur. They don't sell anybody. All they do is marry plenty wife, born plenty children, even born one village. When they enter farm, they don't need the mechanized or tractor to clear their farm. They can clear 1 million acres of land in a day. Only 1 man children. There were no hunger. They were okay until you came. And then the small boy from France, he said, Africa is poor. He insults all the old people leading Africa. That small boy is insulting all of you, even though he's married to his grandmother. But he can talk to us because we absorbed their lie. So when you hear them coming to pretend they are speaking in favor of you, as an African, not to talk as a Biafra, this is mockery on our intelligence. And they are being intellectually dishonest, I must tell you. These are the truth they don't want to. It's hate speech anyway. The truth is hate speech to them. This is blatant lie, according to Alessi Kwime, pure lie. You cannot allow you to tamper with the territorial integrity of Nigeria. Our one Nigeria is indefeasible and very loving, peaceful one Nigeria. And don't worry, we are managing one Nigeria. You are managing us. You are managing us. I understand Margaret Thatcher want to come and dance naked in Nigeria again. Margaret Thatcher, come and dance. All those your gang, come and dance. Iron Lady of Africa.
Tiger Lady of Africa. Liars. Any country you see, those of you hearing my voice, speaking in favor of Nigeria, watch them, they are criminals. The interest is the oil and gas. Now let me tell you something. We have a larger steel industry. The steel industry in a Gala land that never be. You only hear, let's republish it, let's remechanize it, let's recafanize it. But it cannot work because the interest, the owners are running interior business you don't know. They have built a barrack close to that larger steel. But the steel company is not working. But yet it's working. Now, this is the truth you must know as a Gala man. You are there bamboozling yourself, fooling yourself as Nigerian army. Very eager to kill Igbo man, your own brother. Thunder will fire you. But look at how stupid you are. There is an alloy or metal known as alloy aluminium. This aluminium is not stainless steel, but it look like stainless steel. You can find them somewhere in North America, if I'm not mistaken, and then in Biafra land, Igala land to be precise. And when this alloy aluminium was discovered, that was what made Nigeria to ever build the steel company in Alaja. But there is a company, I don't want to mention their name today, they made that Alaja steel not to work. They are stealing alloy aluminium from there every day as we are speaking. The same way British is stealing gas and oil in Biafra land, the same way this country is stealing alloy aluminium. In case you don't know the aluminium, go and look at the truck they call Mark, produced in America. All those shiny metal, where they do the rim, they do the front deal, all those shiny metal and Mark, Lexus, it is alloy aluminium, stainless steel rim. You can only get them in Biafra land. Only 2 countries in the whole world. Others are coated. And so when you hear that, oh, this is our one Nigeria, we are going to protect it, it's very populous, it is the richest African, watch them closely. They are the criminal. You don't search them any longer. And so when we hear people like FBI getting involved in Nigerian issue, considering the fact that they are part of the crime and the menace in Nigeria, one begin to question morality. But that is one side of the lie. Internal lie is what they call it. Yes, we need to introduce a hate speech bill because Rwanda, because of hate speech, they killed themselves. Because hate speech, they made them to fight in Chameleon. And then in Tanzania, there were hate speech and people died. But did people die because of hate speech? Did Biafrans die? Over 10 million Biafrans died because of hate speech? Did the German kill the Jewish because of hate speech? God damn you. You drop that lie. It won't work. But it's a lie. Oh, we have to close the border because when we close the border, our economy can grow. But you lie. These are cheap lies. But it's internal lies. Yes, we have to choose all the army from the north so they can defend integrity of this one because Igbo man rule Nigeria, they will kill everybody. But this is a lie. But let's move to the next. And so when you hear them lying, just look at all the people on your TV station, those of you in Nigeria. Look at the name of all, the face of all the presenters. Look at their name. You will see Yoruba Chameleon or you see Boko Haram from the north. But let's go to the other side of the lie, which is known as the true lies. They pretend to be saying the truth. But the bottom line, remember, this is how far any Nigerian-minded individual, association can get just to deceive you. By the way, creating false impression in order to make you regard the lies. I move around people, I see people, somebody said, Igbo know that for Igbo to break out, it will be very difficult. That is why they want a job to follow, and they want everybody to follow, because they lie to you and you regard the lie. But of course, you will wake up. That is why we are here. We will expose every lie. That is why we are here. The other aspect of lie, which is referred to as true lies, is when some international organization or country start interfering in the obnoxious situation of the Nigerian state and their politicians as if they mean well to the people of the zoo called Nigeria. There are many countries interfering in this obnoxious condition situation of Nigeria. They get involved. Number one, the World Bank in Nigeria. The World Bank is helping to fight poverty and improve living standard for the people of Nigeria, with more than 130 IBRD loan and IDA credit since 1958, between 2000 and 2014. Nigerian gross domestic product, GDP, grew at the average rate of 7% per annum. This is what the World Bank is saying. But please, Nigerian, can this be true? This is the international liars who true lies. And then some of you will say, but this is the statistic coming from the World Bank. The World Bank is lying to you. Nigeria is growing. But you will believe it because did you not hear the name World Bank? Who are the people managing World Bank? IMF. Who is IMF? Theresa May family. Who are these World Bank people? And why do they lie? And when the Onyibe speak this lie inside TV, you say, yes, we are moving forward. Yes, it's okay. It's true. It's moving. Hey, look at how they polish the English. The World Bank is helping Nigerians to fight poverty. But I tell you, if the condition of Nigeria today, the World Bank is helping Nigeria to fight poverty, and that means without poverty, without World Bank, we are dead as a people. But I hope World Bank is helping America, China, and Japan. But these are professional liars. For a very long time, as a child, and we hear, oh, the IMF president is coming to Nigeria to evaluate Nigerian currency. Oh, Nigerian governors and president, they are panicking. If they give any report against Nigeria, we are gone. I begin to wonder, who is IMF? Who is IMF? And sometimes they always send stinking, dirty women, European women, to come and judge us. And then that year, it should be in the 80s, one stinking Timonanga IMF president came to Nigeria. I was like, is it the IMF representative? But who is IMF? What do? They manage our economics for us? No. They supervise the sales of Africa. They are the one that fix the price of oil. They are the one that decide who buy your oil. They are the one that decide how many percent you have. They are the one that will decide that you will not produce the oil. They are the one that say it can be in your land, but you must do, what do they call it? Subsidy and subsidize. You must remain where they, that is what they do. But here they lie to you, giving you false impression. IMF is helping us, is the developing Africa. Look at World Bank now, look at what they are saying. The poorest country in the world. The toilet shithole country in the world. The most miserable people in the world. World Bank is helping us. The third largest oil producing country in the world. Idiots. But we must continue. And then I came online and I was trying to find out the allies of Nigeria. And lo and behold, I found something. Nigeria and the United States has long been close ally. I say, Nigeria and United States, paddy. But Yoruba know what they are doing. They are supposed to say, Nigeria and British government have been allied from time immemorial. No, they didn't put that. But they put United States to deceive you. And then you say, after all, United States is in support of Nigeria. After all, they are Nigeria. The United States, go and check it. Nigerian people say you are their closest friend, which means you are the closest enemy. You are the highest terrorist because only criminals associate with Nigeria. But of course, we know they lie. FBI, go and tell them to rewrite that thing from the encyclopedia. This is 419 they are. The closest ally of Nigeria is United States. Has United States reduced themselves so low to be paroling with Nigeria? Or don't they know that only terrorists and criminals like Britain that associate with Nigeria? But this is hate speech, and we tell them the truth. But Nigeria are trying to create false image. Yes, after all, America is an ally to Nigeria, and then it's okay. But Nigerian, Buhari, and Obama actually use Nigerian money to sponsor to rig American election. Whatever they are discovering in Moscow. All the people who were trying to rig the election that brought Donald Trump into office, go and check the people who transferred money to sponsor rigging, electronics rigging. You will see Nigeria is there. So how can America be friend of Nigeria? And yet Nigeria is sponsoring some jihadist nation to rig American election. Or are you people that dumb? Does FBI not have sense again? Only to be investigating small Yahoo boys. The very Yahoo you people taught us. We are just learning from you. You are busy losing relevant, thinking you are going to talk to us. Are you people that idiotic? But this is the truth you don't want to hear. No, America is the best friend of Nigeria, but we know it's not the truth. But we just want to make you see the true lies. Some of you will believe it. And he went on to see, the United States is Nigerian main trade partner and is the most important diplomatic partner. United States. So where is the position of the British government? The owner of the zoo called Nigeria. But they deceive you. They deceive you. They lie to you. But trying to uncover some of this lie. It will amuse you that when you even talking about, what do they call it? Ammunitions. When it comes to talking about weapons, many countries in the world don't want to have anything to do with Nigeria. But who told them how to lie? It's unbelievable. Nigeria is currently not aligned to any major world power in the world. Nigeria has no treaty of military alliance or support with any country in the world, too. However, geopolitical is all about forming new partners and breaking old bounds in order to pretend, but they come with pretense. Nobody want to come to Nigeria. Before Buhari died, he has broken the Guinness Book of Record, the most traveled president. In less than 1 year, he had traveled the whole world. He's busy begging them to give them gun. And they are selling gun to him, ammunition to him on a very high rate. But for what? To kill Biafrans. Jubri is still doing the same thing. They hardly can stay in place. But I tell you, if they have alliance with any world power, they won't do that. These are international lies. And what am I trying to say on non-share? Biafrans, don't let them deceive you by their lies. Nigeria can never say the truth. Is incompetent, incapable of saying the truth. She can never say the truth because the truth will destroy her. And the only reason we come here on daily basis and we talk the way we talk is that we will destroy Nigeria with the truth. They will bleed shame and disgrace. The truth is all we have. It is truly too late for Nigeria, for we shall destroy her. Don't let them lie to you. They make you promises of heaven and earth, but they lie to you. Whatever they say to you, they lie to you. There will be good road. They lie to you. They are working very hard to make sure that everything or everybody has good life. They lie to you. Nigerian can never say the truth. Nigerian has nothing or have no knowledge about the truth. Nigeria must be destroyed with the truth. No matter the amount of bill they will project, they are not going anywhere. They talk about Ruga. The name change constantly. Reserve grazing bill, grazing reserve bill, to Ruga, to animal livestock. And all of a sudden you are not hearing about them. And you think they are not going to lie, or there is no more lie? Believe me, they just started. They will never stop. They will continue telling this lie. And in their heart of heart, they think they will prevail. But tell them that it's too late. We are going to destroy Nigeria with the truth. I'll be back in a minute.
What is the late? You see, but it's the late. It's the late. You get it's the late. It's the late. Rocha say it's the late. It's the late. Worldwide people, they don't they kill us since. Nobody talk about them. After the whole killing, them go sweep them under the carpet. This people are shameless, they don't get conscience. Maybe in our blood, can you let take the bath? Without our resources, nothing like one Nigeria. These people are shameless, they don't get conscience. They don't set confusion among our brothers. They won't kill our leader because he speak the truth. These people are shameless, they don't get conscience. No hiding place for them. See their doom for their doorstep. We are blessed folks. Bless no man feel cause worldwide thing. Nigeria is falling, we are gonna sing it out.
With the truth, with the truth.
We coming out right now, running down the prices out.
With the truth, with the truth.
It's too late to paradise. Who are this too late? Osiba is too late to paradise. It's too late. Obasanjo is too late to paradise. It's too late. Amechi is too late to paradise. Bazu is too late. This is special dedication to my friends and my brothers and my sisters and my uncle and my cousins who are here in Biafra land, outside Biafra land, in the world at large. We are Biafrans. If we are one Nigeria, why are they killing us? If we are one Nigeria, why are they raping us? If we are one Nigeria, why are they depriving us? We want to go, we want to go truly, we want to go sincerely, we want to go right now, we want to go. Myself, I want to go. Nandi Kano want to go. Uche Moko want to go. Onyibe want to go. We want to go. Biafrans, they want to go. We are 7 steps ahead. Ahead is who? We are whiter than white. We are whiter than snow. All we need is referendum, desecrating, dissipating, trafficking. I was born and raised in the Biafra land. This is my religion. Biafra is my religion. You can think Biafra, speak Biafra, see Biafra. God will assign it. Nobody can join it. Plus day, minus day. Biafra we come. We love you. We love you. We love you. Biafra. Woo! I told you. Nigeria is falling. We are going to sing it out.
With the truth, with the truth.
We're coming out right now. Running down the prices out.
With the truth, with the truth.
It's too late to paradise. It's too late. Buhari is too late to paradise. Amechi is too late. Osiba is too late to paradise. Obasanjo is too late. Obiato is too late to paradise. It's too late. British government, British government, allow us to go. The people of Chukwu want go. We want go. Allow us to go. British government, British government, allow us to go. We want go. We want go. Allow us to go. Allow us to go. Nigeria is falling, we are going to sing it out.
Yes, of course, Nigeria is falling and we are going to pull it down with the truth, nothing more, nothing less. And so Biafrans understand first of all, the internal sin has not done us any good. The international sin rather will not do us any good, but it opens door for them to loot our land, take our resources. If you see any country coming out to speak the good of Nigeria, watch them. They are more corrupt than Nigeria. They are the evil in personification, I must tell you. Only criminals romance with Nigeria. This is the truth. In fact, Nigerians land in your airport, most especially all these politicians, run from them. They are virus. I tell you, the corruption virus are those people. This is the truth that they don't want us to say, and now we are saying it, and we won't stop. Only criminal countries and individuals and organizations associate with Nigeria. The atrocity of Nigeria knows no bound. Heaven has rejected Nigeria, and so is the earth. That is why the leaders of Nigeria are ashamed. They are lost out of ideology. The only thing left for them is to continually lying. Of course, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. You are a Biafran musician. Send us your WhatsApp link because we have a meeting with you. All Biafra musician anywhere you are in the world, you have sung a song, you have produced a song for this restoration project, send us your WhatsApp link. We have issues to discuss. You are a Biafran anywhere in the world, you have not joined IPOB, you are still intellectual. You are still claiming one Nigerian. May the Lord have mercy upon you. But when you are willing to repent, send us your name, your phone number, and your location to this our WhatsApp line. The nearest coordinator will contact you. Of course, the number, the WhatsApp line remains 070-815-45642. All inquiries to that line, at least for now. And then our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971 is our direct number. And the special number dedicated to the female is 081-288-58614. I repeat, 081-288-58614 is our female line. Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Concerned what's going on.
Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp,
Hello?
can you hear
Hello?
me? Yes, good evening. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Good evening, Mazi.
Yes.
I want to say God will bless you for the good work you are doing. First of all, my name is Ebele Ebo. I'm from Delta State. I'm from Okwane.
Otofe. Go ahead, please.
Okay, I still want to appreciate you for connecting me to my brothers here in Canada because I live in Canada. I want to say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you and the good work we are doing for we Biafrans. I want to say, may the Almighty God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, keep protecting you all. No evil eyes shall see you. And for our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want to appreciate him for his good work that he's doing for us, for opening our eyes to see what these people, what these Hausa Fulani people are doing to us. And may the Almighty God keep protecting him and our deputy leader, Uche Mefo. I want to say, may God bless him, may God protect him, no evil eye shall see him. May Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you all on our 4 day, on a K day, on Nkwo day, and on Orie day. It shall be well with you all. And we are going home. There is nothing, there is no being on this earth that will stop us from going back to our motherland. Biafra is our land, the land of the rising sun. And there is no human on this planet earth that can stop it. Not even these Fulani people that came from only God knows where to take away what rightfully belongs to us from us. They can't even stop us. The zoo cannot stop us. The zoo is going to fall. In the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, the zoo shall fall and we are going back home. Mazi, may God bless you. May God strengthen you. May God give you more grace to do what you are doing for us. So I'm just calling to appreciate you for your good work. And I just heard something now, that the oil on our land, the oil in Biafra land does not belong to us anymore, that the oil belongs to this Chevron, Shell, and all whatnot. They just take it out and refine it and bring it back to us and sell it to us. What kind of madness is this? What kind of evil
They
people
even hoard it.
Oh,
They even hoard it
oh God.
to make the price go higher. They even hoard it.
My goodness, these people is Chukwokikajama that will punish each and every one of them. It shall never be well with them and their family. And for what our leader said about Zeke, this Zeke of Africa, I was holding, at a very high esteem, that Zeke is, is really a man that stood for his people. I never knew Zeke was the actual person that betrayed Ojukwu. Zeke, as our leader said, that Zeke's whatever it's called, has to be brought out from his grave. They will dig it out and burn Zeke's head, Zeke's skull in the middle of the road. And that is how it's going to be. Because for Zeke to betray his people, telling, French people that they should stop giving us AIDS. Oh my God, that is the height of wickedness. That is the height of wickedness. And he's still dying. Even in his grave, he's still going to die. Zeke is still going to die in his grave, because we're going to bring Zeke out and burn Zeke in the marketplace. And that is how it's going to be. It shall never be well with him and his generation. And so shall it be. May God bless you, Mazi. This is all I have to say. I want to appreciate you once again for your good work. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
We must continue.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, my sister. We must continue. Our people must understand. When there is too much sand in the soup, the blind person will certainly know there is evil game going on. We know what you are doing, Britain. Are you there, caller on the line?
Hello, good evening, Onyibe.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Onyibe. I'm calling from America. About the first topic that you shared this evening, thank you very much for lecturing me for that topic, for that your platform tonight. Yes, it's true that our forefathers, they used everything to know the weather. And my mother-in-law, she used to use maybe if you go outside, you see if she see a shadow, you say now it's 9 o'clock or 12 o'clock, the middle of the day. But my mother-in-law, when I married, my mother-in-law, once the weather changed, she looked up at the heaven. She said, "Oh, Abba will drink water today." Let me tell you the truth. Whether once the weather changed, that my mother-in-law said, "Oh, Abba will drink water today." Check about one evening. They will drink water. When we call about that day, my dear, thank you very, very much. Now I understand that because of mistake our forefathers made, that caused that blackout during that day. They said that in the morning or in the afternoon, that everywhere was blackout. It's the blackout day. But I thank God today because of that mistake they made. Oh my goodness! I pray that God will help us. I call at Radio Nigeria. If I say, "Oh, may God help us to get Biafra,"
they will cut you off.
They cut me off.
I watched them now. The last time you called, before you want to talk about Biafra, they say we know where you are going to. They cut you off.
My dear, now we sure. My dear, they cut you off. Kofi Beta and the other station. I used to call them and tell them about Biafra. Look at a grown-up man, a police officer, kill himself because of hungry. They kill people. You heard me the news now. I called them. I lamented on it. I said that is what we are praying for Biafra. If Biafra come, everything will be okay. No killy anyway. No man will hang himself. They cut me they cut me off and say, this girl, you are disturbing us every day. My dear, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Onyibe. God bless you. God will bless you.
We
I
must-
bless our deputy leader. And bless Ohamadike, the great man in Africa. May God bless every Biafra woman and every Biafra man. Even our Biafra children, may God bless them. Thank you, Onyibe.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful night,
We
sir.
must continue. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes,
brother.
Onyibe. Good evening.
Go
Good
ahead,
evening, my
please.
good brother. My name is Simon Ainungo, calling from Ameria, Spain. Simon Ainungo is from Omak. Omak is in Olo is in Imo, Biafra land. Bless every one of you. Bless you, guide you, protect you. You're going out, you're coming in, will be blessed. Back to send that for any evil man, any evil people that think anything bad against you, bad will follow them back. Bad will follow anybody that think anything evil, bad against our leader. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama protect our deputy, protect all the IPOB family members all over the world. In the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, I pray. He said, Maaz Onyibe, well done for your topic this evening, and this your series of Back to the Roots. The way they hide and condemn us, and we use our hand condemn everything that is ours, is what put us in this place where we are today. But thank God that we are remembering who we are. That is why I see praise the life and thank Chukwu Okike Abiyama for giving us a leader like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, at least to make us know who we are as a people. Biafra must be restored. There's nothing anybody can do about it. But I'm asking, all this information we are bringing out, you are taking time, most people are taking time to bring out. What are our people doing about it? Are they still dangling in illusion? Are they still thinking that we just fall from up to down? You know, one thing is this: when you bring out information and teach people, are they listening? Look at, I had a call 3 days ago from somebody, and I did not expect to receive call from him, because after the argument I have had about him, about this man called Zeke, because as a small child, no, I'm not, yeah, as a boy, I could remember my granddad when he's saying something, he calls Zeke, or he British. I was a small boy, they start telling me all these things. But this call I received 3 days ago, the man was asking me, how did you know all these things? I said, my granddad told me. He saw the video of Zeke telling the French government to stop aid to our people, calling Ojukwu rebel, using a word of terror against his own people for his own selfish interests. That time, I don't know how many Zeke we have, but now I think we have more than thousands of them. But how are we going to deal with them? Secondly, I want to use this opportunity to let the European Union know, to let all the Western world know that they can't be treating us like a piece of trash, while everything, most 70% that made them who they are, that made them the Western world they are, is from our land. 2017 or 2016, during the time of this former jihadist pedophile president Muhammad Buhari, not this impostor, when he went to Germany to campaign, to make a deal, because anytime you hear conference, they go for they travel to go and push Biafra, not anything. When he made call for German government to deport 12,000 Biafrans, Nigerians, they call them but 75% of them are Biafrans. I was in Germany. There was a place we are discussing with some people. I let them to know that every of our problems started from here. They started this Berlin conference, you mentioned 1875 from 18 to 1888, when Europe were in hunger, diseases and poverty was ravaging them. They are in stock with war. France is fighting against Britain. Britain is fighting, all of them. They just come to our place to share our land. All of them put pipes sucking. They are sucking openly, sucking underwater, sucking everywhere. There's a lot of things that is going on in that contraption that makes them, when they hear and see Biafra, they are confused. They don't know what to do. You see, our people here, some people, many of our people have lived in different, no, where have we never lived? Have we benefited anything as a Nigerians? No. Some people came to this Europe, they changed their name, not to get anything contact with that thing they call Nigeria. Some people say they are Sudan. Some people say they claim different countries. And we still hold hand in Nigeria. Some people still hold hand in Nigeria. Some people think that anything good will come out from Nigeria. In 1974, Nigeria is third largest oil producing state. What did we benefit on it? Nothing. You think that somebody that have never shown anything good since the creation will show it today, because the creators, they know it will not work.
Thank you very much.
Well, Onyibe, let me leave
much.
it here, because sometimes you make me play it, but we got to do what we got to do to save our life, to save ourselves, because if we don't wake up,
thank you.
Nobody gonna do it for us. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Oh, hey, Biafra, sign up from here.
Biafra, are you there? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp.
Good evening to you, Master George. Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead,
Master, I can
please.
hear you. Good evening. Thank you so much. Good evening, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and the lovers of freedom all over the world. The blessing of our heavenly creator will continue to be with every one of you. My name is Sugo, and I am calling from Enugu province this evening. The Zoological Republic, a place where the devil is residing in a and continuously they are doing it, being proud of Nigeria. Chukwu Kikabiama would destroy anyone on the road of the indigenous people of Biafra. So all the things that they have done to us, even past, we wish that it will never. To found pleasure in doing evil. They continue to intimidate and kill innocent people on a daily basis because that has become their portion. Mazi, I listened to one of our brothers that called from London in Mazi Chidera program. His experience, when you listen to such experience, you will be crying. What the zoo have done to us past. Even this time around, they continue to intimidate us. They continue to kill us, thinking that will be their portion forever. They have what they sow. Definitely, they are now reaping it, because I can boldly say this again, Zoological Republic, the reason why no peace in the zoo, the reason why nobody can say, I am proud to be a Nigerian. Go and check those that is saying it. They are not telling themselves the truth. Those that claim to be Nigerian, they are not telling themselves the truth. Inside them, they will deny Nigeria when you meet them in a private place. The Zoological Republic, a place where the devil lives. The evil activities on earth, that is where it comes from. Chukwu Kikabiama will continue to cause them and cause whatever that comes out of the zoo, because they innocent people. You never give them opportunity to experience peace. They will never experience peace because as long as they continue to kill people, intimidate people, take something that belongs to another man's by fire, by force, they want to take another man's land, they will never experience peace. The zoo and their citizens will never experience peace. Of darkness. That is the reason why they found pleasure in doing all these evil activities. The reason why they found pleasure in killing people in daily basis, they call it a work and they continue to deliberate on it, is because they are the children of darkness. The indigenous people of Biafra all over the world, Chukwu Kikabiama is our strength. And we will continue to boast with our heavenly creator, our heavenly God, designed us and made us available to seek for the restoration of our land. I thank all our leaders, most honest ones, our leader Mazen and the Kano, those that surround Kikabiama. Chukwu Kikabiama will strengthen all of you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Thank you very much for taking my call, Onyibe. In fact, I've been listening to your good news this evening. I'm very, very happy. You see, this wicked Nigeria that is doing us a lot of hell. They've been telling our brothers in the rural areas that we are their enemy, where they go behind to actually siphon whatever that is left there. Onyibe. In fact, Nigeria is a very, very big shame. Liars for the pit of hell. Imagine a country that will go and get us under president and say it's Buhari. Eh? What kind of a country is this? You say you are a leader, you are a president, and you collide and bring somebody else to come and rule Nigeria, and you say you are telling us the truth, and you stand there and you are doing it with impunity. What kind of country is this? That reminds me, that is why all the refinery here is shut down, so that British and his collaborators will go suck the oil and bring it back for us. This is terrible. Very wicked people. That shows you that these people are here to steal. This is not their property. They are all here to steal. They don't care about what is happening. If they actually are truly what they are supposed to be, how can they allow that to happen? If what they are taking is their own. In fact, I'm not happy. These people are terrible. Lies all the way. Lies. Lies. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. We must continue. That is what they do. Any country coming close to Nigeria, run for your life. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead,
from
please.
Asaba. Good evening. I'm calling from Asaba.
Go ahead.
God will bless you, my brother. My brother from another womb. You have picked my call today, and I am the happiest man on earth. Yes, the deceivers, the British, I know God will punish them. God will do to them what they are doing to us. They are cheating us. And God will, this is the end of the British. Their country will collapse one day. It has started. And what is happening in that country called British, their punishment will be double. Because they are taking what does not belong to them. They have been punishing us, but we have seen the light. So God bless you, my brother. God bless our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. God bless our deputy. God bless you. You even will see you, my brother George. I call you the lion. Yes. Before I call him 1 man squad riot. A truthful one. And this Delta State, we are all Biafrans. We don't mind whatever they are saying. So God bless you, my brother. Let me stop here.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp?
Yeah, I'm here, Mazi.
Good evening from here. Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, Biafra all over the world. Good evening, good morning, depending on your time zone. Mazi Onyibe, I thank you for your good lecturing. I've been lecturing us. And thank our leader, Mazi Nandekano. My name is Mazi Emeka, calling from Indianapolis, USA. Mazi, honestly speaking, this time I see people still proud of Nigeria. I used to feel ashamed of myself. Because at this point in time, anybody that don't even that still believe that something will be Nigeria will still be better, the person need a brain transplant. Okay, look at now. We have oil. And people in the Western, the Shell and British are the one deciding our future, the future of the government. Is that how it's supposed to be? China now, everybody now is running to China to go and import. China, their generation in 1960s, they're the one that sacrificed, that built that country.
They were beggars in America.
Same way, IPOB.
They were beggars in America.
Yeah.
Today they are world power.
Yeah.
Can they stand us in a classroom in 1 year and we be the same thing? Tomorrow they yap and talk down on Africa. And the zoo people like Jubri are fooling themselves, Yoruba 419, thinking they are holding Biafra down, not knowing they are holding themselves down.
All these great countries we see, so this is how their generation build that country. The way this generation of Biafra said, no, we have to get our freedom. Because is it our children that we have in all over the world that will come and fight for our freedom? Automatically, we have already lost our land. But this generation of Biafra, history will remember us. History will remember us. Look at Nigeria. Nothing is going on in the 21st century. They are still talking about closing border. And I want to tell Nigerians, at least somebody will do evil. Sometimes the person will have a rethink. You have been suppressing the Biafrans since I was born. They've been suppressing Biafra every angle, closing border. And yet, these people are still waxing. Don't this Almajiri, Fulani, Yorubas, Tunubu there, don't they have sense? Yoruba people, are you people forgot that Awolowo stole our money, give voluntary free education to London and America, and give our father 20 pounds. And today, the Biafrans have already bought all Yoruba inherited land. There's no any look and corner of Yoruba. Biafra didn't have land there. Those people, and yet they are still clamoring for one Nigeria. They're supposed to come and beg and apologize that these people are really children of God. And look at now, they still be part of Nigeria must remember one. There's never, I've already rejected trash Nigerian passport 5 years ago. And nobody around me will own Nigerian passport, even country. And they are shameless. Look at the other day, Ethiopia, some part of Ethiopia do a referendum. And this idiot media in Nigeria, they used to carry fake news up and down. They don't even tell their masses that some part in Africa conduct their referendum. And now they're saying referendum is war in their country. Shameless fools that doesn't have sense. This generation, we must get Biafra. The way the Chinese are remembering their generation that built their economic like this, that make China to become world power under 70 years. And this zoo, over 100 years, that is shouting to build road, to build ruga, to build road. In the Fereme, shameless African old fools. And others, one showing that know that Jubri, that the delayed Buhari, one showing that know that the delayed Buhari doesn't have an organic school certificate. And he chose that man to be his president. Shameless Yoruba people. I don't have no respect for them except FFK. FFK is only Yoruba that have respect. Other people are shame and hatred because of hatred on Biafra. You choose Lady Buhari that doesn't have a certificate to rule over you, a fake noble writer. Yoruba man, you people must read what you sow. Let me drop it here.
Thank you very much, my brother. The truth they will understand is that we are not in a hurry. Our leaders say Nigeria will bleed shame and disgrace, and so shall it be for them. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp? Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello, good evening, Master Onyibe.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Master Onyibe. Good evening, great Biafra all over the world. Good evening, good morning, good night to some of you, depending on your time zone. Master Onyibe, before I proceed, I want to thank you for what you are doing for Biafrans. Master Onyibe, you are called. You are called, and you are fulfilling your destiny. I thank Okike Abiyama for making you to discover your destiny. You don't know what you are doing for Biafrans, but we that have been emancipated, we that have been sanitized, those of us that have been delivered, we appreciate you, our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our great deputy leader, Mazi Uchemofo. We appreciate you, each and every one of you. I proceed to what I want to say this very evening because Biafrans are listening. The world is attentive to listening. My name is Mazi Ajizo Emeka Nwankwo, Deputy Coordinator of IPOB Meeting Zone 2 Aba. I am known on social media by the name Zanem Chukwu Batista. Mazi Onyibe, you are talking of the state of Nigeria. You are deliberating on the corruption of foreign countries and their foreign company, impoverishing Biafrans, destroying Biafra land, and they are standing as an obstacle for the restoration of Biafra. You are talking of the sabotage as if we were played to destroy the plight of Ojukwu and to destroy the memory of Biafran children that died from starvation. You are talking of the sabotage Ohaneze and the Southeast governors are playing in the current agitation of IPOB worldwide, as peddled by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are hammering of the ignorance of people. Biafra still sitting in their comfort zone, playing one Nigeria, while as they are in poverty, they are in deep mess. You are talking on so many issues that concern our well-being in Nigeria. But there is something I want you, Mazi Onyibe, to please. I am begging you, Mazi Onyibe, to please. I want you to look into this area. The area of Christianity is really affecting Biafra struggle greatly. I say it with all certainty. I say it with facts. We have our facts. Today, a certain young man is on Facebook. His name is Peter something. He made a call on a show on Information Nigeria. They were having a show this morning on Information Nigeria. The young man called to make his own contribution on that show regarding the Asaba massacre. As soon as this guy started making his contribution, he received a call. NBC, Nigerian Broadcasting Commission, called Nigeria Information to cut that young man off because the young man was revealing the truth. That is to tell you the desperation in the Nigerian government. They know they have lost this battle completely. They know they have lost this battle. A young man on Facebook by the name Chukwu. I believe that young man is not a Biafran because he's a Biafran. That is the reason why I came on most importantly. He posted a video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 2016, talking of him, Nnamdi Kanu, being older than Jesus with over 200 years. Nnamdi Kanu was the broadcast. Nnamdi Kanu was trying to address the issue of Biafrans being afraid of death. He was trying to let Biafrans to know that death is something that is inevitable. That all Biafrans fighting for Biafran must be resolute and stop being afraid of death. That if Nnamdi Kanu dies in Lagos, he expects Biafrans in Lagos to avenge his death. If Nnamdi Kanu dies in Abia, he expects Biafrans in Abia to avenge his death. Nnamdi Kanu was trying to wake us up from our clumsiness, our fearfulness that the Nigerian government have inflicted in Biafra. This young man and his cohort and his state agents, they are sponsoring a hate speech on Facebook at the moment to say that Nnamdi Kanu is preaching against Biafrans accepting Biafra struggle, why Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for his own pocket, that Nnamdi Kanu is a saboteur, that Nnamdi Kanu ran from Afari Beku and appeared in Israel because he doesn't want to get Biafra. I want to ask that very young man a very simple question. Nnamdi Kanu, the Ohamatike one of Biafra land, the eye-opener of Africa, the current man that is taking the whole universe with truth, was it Nnamdi Kanu that conducted Operation Python Dance in Abia 2017? Nnamdi Kanu was only making an illustration to let Biafrans know that Jesus on earth died at the age of 33. But in Nnamdi Kanu has exceeded 33. He is still talking about Biafra and he's not afraid of death. Biafra is our heritage. Biafra is our hope. Biafra is our life. But this very Yoruba Mazi George Onyibe, you see Biafrans worshiping in Yoruba churches. Biafrans bearing Yoruba names. They are the most problem we are having in this struggle. When you are trying to sanitize them with their Yoruba pastors, they will be confusing themselves. They will be confusing themselves like they know Nigeria, they know the struggle more than us. They know what we're fighting. The same nonsense Azikiwe did. These are the descendants of Azikiwe. These are the descendants of Tunayanwodu. But I assure each and every one of you this very night, as many of you that are sitting in your comfort zone because you think your father or your mother is enjoying from the Nigerian government at this present time. The misery that happened to the family of Azikiwe will before each and every one of you. Azikiwe did what he did, but today his children, they do not have a name. They are not even recognized in the political circle of Nigeria. They are not even recognized in the world. Azikiwe, even in his grave right now, he is serving punishment. And we know when Biafra comes, we will dig Azikiwe's grave. We will burn him and we will try him for sabotage. We will make sure he is dead with even his death. You cannot escape the wrath of Biafra because this generation we have come to get Biafra. It is either Biafra or the world will cease to exist. As many of the foreign countries enjoying the mineral resources from Biafran land, playing God, we are playing God with our struggle, we are playing God with our future. Your children's future has been messed up. If it takes 1 million years for us to get Biafra, we will prepare ourselves to get Biafra. Mazi George Onyibe, please, I want you to help Biafrans. Throw more light on this Christianity of a thing. Most especially Biafrans still going to Yoruba churches, but they are playing like they support Biafra struggle. They are the real problem we are having in this struggle. Thank you, Mazi George Onyibe. Thank you, Biafra, for listening. Thank you for your good work. And may Tuko continue to strengthen and guide you and protect you and every IPOB member fighting for the restoration of Biafra. Thank you and good night.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line.
Hello, Mazi.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, sir. Please, I'm very happy for you picking my call this evening. Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, please.
Good evening, sir. And my fellow Biafran, thank you very much. I'm very happy. I want to tell Biafran something about this zoo called Nigeria. On my way to Oka last week, I was very shocked. On my way to Oka last week, there is a guy, an Hausa guy, and one Biafran guy. The Biafran guy is driving tanker, and the Hausa guy is driving kese bus. And there is a Nigerian soldier there. And the Hausa guy wanted to overtake the tanker. And the Hausa guy hit the tanker, the Biafran guy. And the Biafran guy parked and asked the Hausa guy what happened. Why are you driving off like this? The Hausa guy came out from the car and drove the Biafran guy out of the tanker motor and started slapping the guy. And Nigerian soldiers were there. And those soldiers that is there are Hausa, Fulani,
bad people. And I was inside the bus. I was like, what is happening? How can these soldiers stop this guy from slapping this man? What happened? I was so confused, and I saw with my heavenly life, if this war that Nigeria is planning, if this war is going to come again, I will lead the war and I will spend my life on it. Thank you, Onyibe. May God bless Biafra. Okay.
Thank you very much. We must remain focused. Our people must understand. The point, first of all, is that there is time for everything. Believe me. Like I said earlier, Nigerians are liars. And the worst among them is anybody you see romancing with one Nigeria. Oh, we are this country, we are going to help Nigeria. Oh, we are this. They are the one you must fear more than Nigeria. For Nigeria, we will address their stupidity. Caller on the line. Hello? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, please. Thank you very much for picking my call. I'll call back once again. My name is Nechuku. I'm calling from Onitsha province. There's something that I just thought of now. I wanted to let people know. You see what is happening? This is going to be in short. The zoo is in trouble. What I know that is going on now is that all the money they are acquiring, Jibrin is the Minister of Petroleum. The money they are getting from our land, they use it to bribe the whole world. So it's a two-way thing. They are using the whole money to bribe the whole world as our people, as our leadership is trying to say the truth. And if they stop bribing the whole world, it then means we will forge ahead that area. And if they continue bribing the whole world, it then means we people here will be suffering. No road, no hospital, nothing is working. You see, it's a two-way something. There is really a serious problem. And I advise those. Yes.
Let me tell you something. Hello? There is an adage. Hello? There is an adage they make in my place, and the adage goes this way: "It's very soon there will be no oil for anybody to steal. No oil, no gold, no silver. They should do what they have to do now, because very soon that thing they are stealing, Nigeria will become a red zone area. People will begin to announce, don't go to Nigeria, don't go to Nigeria. It's not a threat, it's a promise. Let them buy ammunition while they have the time."
Initially, they use the money to buy ammunition. Now, what they are using now, the money is to bribe. In short, I'm advising the whole world to keep on collecting this money. And when they hear the truth, they will stay. I'm advising them to collect the money as much as they can, and then go back to the truth. Because it's a two-way thing. There's no way they can escape this. Now we are suffering here. The whole hunger everywhere. Even the north, they are all suffering. Everybody is in trouble now. No money, and the whole money they get, they take it to go and bribe. And when they stop bribing over there, we'll forge ahead. And if they continue bribing there, we are in trouble here. In short, I don't know. In short, what they need. I thank God. I thank God for all the things He's doing for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We must continue. We are inching closer to the end of this segment. And of course, in some hours from now, we'll still be back. Biafrans, if you have here, you hear. If you don't have here, please go and borrow, because you will need it, I must tell you. And for those countries who are everywhere romancing with one Nigeria, please do the right thing. Please. Can you hear me? Call on the line. Call on the line.
Yes, I can hear you.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Martin Joseph. My name is Elanya Talo Uche. I hail from Abreba. Abreba is in a Ohio local government area of currently Abia State, which is Biafra land. By the grace of Chico Peter Biafra, I happen to serve IPOB as the PRO of IPOB New Jersey, USA. Onyibe, I am honored to have been able to get you this evening. Normally, we will be at work at this time, going hustling whatever we're hustling here in North America. But today, they say they're celebrating Thanksgiving. So everywhere is closed. Today is the holiday. That's why I had the opportunity to call to call your show. This is the first time I'm calling you. I hear the topic we are talking about the division that these people are set in our midst to conquer, divide and conquer us. And the funny thing is, some of our people have been gullible enough to swallow that lie and deceit, hook, line, and sinker, all of it. That is why we're here to educate our people, to wake them up from their slumber, to take away the scales that is in their eyes so they can see clearly. Biafrans, we are a proud people. We are an intelligent group. That is why battles we have come, we are falling for the lives of the so-called people that we are more intelligent than. Are you sure you are more intelligent than these people? Are you sure that these people are Mumu? Since their lives and their chicken is working on you. We are Biafrans. All of Biafra, including the so-called South and all of that area, they should know that they are hardcore Biafrans. And we should get to a point where if they are no longer supporting us, or they're not coming out to support, we need to tag them as our sabo. They need to know that they are either supporting Biafra or they are our saboteurs. And we will prepare to deal with them since they are fighting for the downfall of their own nation. I want to run up some statistics for you on this damnable contraction called Nigeria and what they've achieved so far of their independence. Nigeria has, when it comes to life expectancy, Nigeria ranks 213 out of 223. Can you imagine just doing in your class and you score 213 out of 253? Yeah? What your parents will do to you when you come home with that report card? The best hospital in Nigeria, the best one, ranks 2091 in the world. 2091 the best hospital in Nigeria. And that hospital is a psychiatric hospital in Ajaokuta. Nigeria has the 30th worst road network in the world. The 30th worst. Nigeria is the poverty capital as of today. The 7th highest crime index in the world is same place, Nigeria. So what is it? What is it that will make somebody to come out and be proud to say you are Nigerian? Shame on you. Shame on you. Your so-called leader does not have a high school certificate. Yeah? Your president did not pass high school that we can verify. Your president has come out and said that all your women belong in the kitchen and the other room. Not us, Tofioka, God forbid, not us Biafrans. Yeah? Not us Biafrans. Not Onyibe, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Not Onyibe. Wow.
Loud and clear.
So, what am I telling? Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to verify that. What am I saying to us Biafrans? We need to stand up for our nation. Not Onyibe. I know what I'm going through, trying to convince my own people about this Biafran struggle. What did I say to them? I am disappointed in them, and some of them, because they were suckled by Biafran dress. They were suckled on Biafran dress. And now they're coming out to speak against Biafra. Or at least they're sitting on the fence, not doing anything when our nation is on the verge of coming. They have bought the lives of these treacherous people who claim and think, what is it that Biafra will not do? It is money. When we set up our country and the infrastructure, provide light and water, our money will quadruple. What is quadruple? 10 times our GDP will compete with that of this great country, USA. Because I remember when they so-called their rubbish stronger than the US dollar at that time. When Biafra comes, our currency will rival any top 10 currency in this planet. There is nothing that Biafra will not provide. So why not come out now and fight for Biafra and fight the lives of these treacherous people? Why not? Onyibe, I love the spirit in which you preach this Biafra of ours. Keep up with it. I want to announce IPOB New Jersey, because sometimes when Onyibe comes up on radio broadcast or when he visits, so people will come out from wherever they come out and say, oh, we've been looking for you. We don't know where you are. I said, what? You looking for us where? Where are you looking for us? Are you looking for us under the bed? You won't find us under the bed. Are you looking for us in Zambia Forest? We're not in Zambia Forest. We are on every platform. On Google, we are IPOB New Jersey at gmail.com if you want to email us. On Facebook, we are IPOB New Jersey on Facebook. On Twitter, we're IPOBNJ on Twitter. On Instagram, IPOBNJ. Phone numbers to call 646-207-7872 or 732-912-6087 to find us. We are all over. It's easy to find us. Onyibe, I thank you for this opportunity to speak to my brothers and sisters in Biafra. And I want to encourage those of them, especially from our corner of that Biafra, which is the North Senatorial District of Abia State, the Old Bende region. We need to come out in mass to support this movement of Biafra. Because not because even Onyibe from our Old Bende zone, but also but also we pride ourselves on being warriors. I am from Africa, and neighboring Ohio, we pride ourselves on the Africa and the Hacha warriors. So you need to tell me when it's time to come out and fight for Biafra, you're no longer a warrior. You only a warrior when it's time for traditional dance. But when it's time for real, you go and hide. All of you need to come out and prove why and how you are warriors. Maybe we see feared warriors in the land. You need to come out. It is time for your strength and your valor and your fearlessness to be shown and displayed to the whole world so that we can restore Biafra and reap the benefits for us, for our children, and for posterity. Onyibe, thank you. God bless and keep up the good work. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much. Like I said, this is where we draw the curtain. A few minutes from now, we'll still be here. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody distract you. We are going home, nothing more, nothing less. Goodbye, good night, and God be with you.
The Bible clearly shows where the true Israelites are and where the Messiah is going to gather his people. Judah, he's going to gather from the four corners of the earth. But the other tribes, he will gather from beyond the rivers of Cush in Africa.
Like a candle in the night that came and blew us away.
And like a thief in the night that came and stole it away.
We've been in the bondage for so long, we need a light.
All the Biafrans should stand up, rise up for your freedom.
It's a freedom song.
Freedom song, and together we save our land.
Yeah, no.
Freedom song, and together we save our land.
Yeah. For more religion, believe and nature, culture, now we are no one. So no more breathing, so we gotta go.
Our tradition is live and let's live, but they are killing us now. We need to
see this land is green. We need a red and black to it to make it work out. We need to be like Bon
Jovi. Man, we fighting for our freedom, so you gotta stand up, searching for the garden of Eden. Oh,
we are freedom fighters.
Light up the lighter.
We fight to live. Everybody stand up, fight for your freedom.
So tell the people, tell the world, tell the nation, let them know we are triumphant.
Many people are dying.
We are fighting for the future of the children, the hope of the rising sun. We will keep on believing and fighting to the end of time. We can't really wow. Hey, Babylon them workers of iniquity. Totality them can never see the rising of the sun. The futures of tomorrow. Now give them the strength they need. Yeah. Freedom song. Freedom. And together we say God. We need our freedom song. Freedom song. Sing for land. Freedom song. And together we say God. Freedom song. And together we say God. Together forever. Freedom song. And together we say God. Fight for pride. Freedom song. And together we say God. Oh, freedom song. Freedom song. Freedom song. Save my land. Deliver me, Lord, I wanna live forever. Fight for your right. Deliver me, I wanna live forever. Fight for your right. Yeah, this is another day. This is a brand new dawn. The land of freedom rising sun. That is my new home.
I know that we stick to the plan, my brother, we headed for freedom. Monkeys are jumping around this US where we own the kingdom.
People believe we can have it. All of the dream that united. Think of a things that we can achieve. Let out this song for all my people to rhyme and flow. Freedom without no chains, fighting without no brains. That was a freedom fighter, pilot, silence, right up, so I'm a freedom fighter, I can never walk away. With the rising sun, we are here to stay.
We're fighting for our rights. It's time to make it right. It's not a crime for you to fight all that to get survive.
Everything they say, have a time. This is our time, let's rise and fight for freedom.
We are living in the prison of our own creation, but we love the real mother nation.
We wonder why discrimination every day. The word of the poor and the one of the rich.
You are fighting with gun, I am fighting with love. I'm showing you love, you are showing me down.
After much rain, the sun will shine again.
As you can see, monkey and donkey, they are not the same. Senior Rasta man, me not tell you how I feel. In a Milan, the them I make a feel so
see, I can take it no more. Say the skilling is getting too far.
Freedom song, and together we sing. Alright, okay. Freedom song, this thing don't break this chance in a haze, yeah. Freedom song, and together we sing.
It's a freedom song.
Freedom song, and together we sing. Oh, Biafra. Freedom song. And together we sing for love. Freedom song. And together we sing for love.